Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alin and let's talk about sacrifice for today. I think it's important for us as designers. How do we deal with difficult moments in life slash career? And I will just share a bit my story on how I deal with sacrifice back in Belgium, and then how important it was for me to understand the sacrifice that I need to do in order to become as successful as possible in my career. And why it was helpful for me, and now I'm grateful for the sacrifice that I did and for that period, let's say. Getting back to the topic, firstly, when I left Malta and I went to Belgium, I left Malta, I went to Belgium, I had a place where to live, and I said to myself, okay, I'm going to apply for jobs, and in less than a month, let's say, I'm going to get a job and things will run smoothly and getting, let's say, to normal. But it was, let's say, unexpected, because when I went to Belgium, first of all I started to apply for jobs, and then I got a lot of rejection. I couldn't cope with rejection in the beginning, and I struggled a lot. And yeah, for a period of, I mean, the whole period lasted, let's say, 1 year, when I highly sacrificed and I just focused on improving my skills and trying to make it into the industry. Back then I just started applying for jobs. I got rejection. I got no answers for companies. I would just eventually I would get small contract jobs so I can keep on improving my skills and yeah, become better and better, and then finish out there and getting back and start reapplying again for jobs and internships or whatever. So for a period of 1 year, I had no life, I had no social life, I had no friends, no dating, just sleep, going to work. Yeah, only like this. I remember I would just pick the bus 6 a.m., then get the train to Antwerp, go to work, and come back 11 in the evening, let's say. So yeah, very very difficult. And the shock, why I was so shocked, because I didn't expect this period. I didn't I didn't meet, let's say, I didn't meet this kind of situation beforehand in my life, and it was shocking for me, to be honest. But mentally, when I realized that, okay, I need to sacrifice, I really need to sacrifice for, I didn't know it was 1 year. I expected, I said to myself, okay, maybe it lasts 2 years. So eventually I had everything on my mind when it comes to sacrifice. So then I realized, okay, I need to sacrifice, and I just kept on practicing and improving my skills on a daily basis, try to get work on projects, and understand a lot the communication, the soft skills. So I would, let's say, try to understand better the people who I'm working with. Leave the ego behind, trying to work from everyone, trying to catch and steal from fellow designers that are more experienced for me, that I work with in various companies out there. And eventually I made it. I escaped, let's say, the sacrifice mode that I was in for a period of 1 year. And yeah, then things came back to normal, let's say. Concluding, in Belgium, it was the period where I sacrificed the most. It lasted 1 year, where I had no life. It was painful, and now I'm switching back to the importance of passing through difficult moments in career life, let's say. Because now, what did I learn from there? I learned how to deal with people when working on projects. I'm not afraid of, let's say, coping with difficult and complex projects. Yeah, back to people, I learned how to leave my ego behind. I learned how to communicate with people, how to learn from people, how to make sure that in a company or in an organization, you have designers, developers, project managers. So I try to pick and understand every industry that they work in. I try to understand the point of view of the project manager. I try to understand the point of view of the developer. I try to understand the point of view of the account manager. And then the whole point here, so when you have a project, everyone has its own opinions and egos. So it's better to leave those behind and try to reach a common sense so we can have a successful project in the end. So yeah, I learned to leave my pride behind, let's say. Try to understand the others. And yeah, another point, now I'm dealing easily with complex projects, and when I'm dealing with projects, rough environment, let's say, or I give you an example. When I left the company in Sibiu and then I went to Bucharest, the environment there was a bit rough with we need to deliver on time, pressure, etc. And it was easy for me to cope with that because I experienced in the past, I experienced in the back in the period when I was just grinding, and for me it was easier. If I wouldn't have experienced that period, maybe I wouldn't cope with that, with rough environment and unordered, let's say, environment. Then, so yeah, concluding for me that what was helpful, I learned how to deal with difficulty when it comes to projects, with any kind of project, and I learned how to speak and to communicate in a more efficient way with people, colleagues, people, whatever. Another point that I wanted to stress out here while speaking with designers, I mean, each of us as designers, we deal with sacrifice, with tough times at some point in our lives. I'm speaking with many designers. I spoke back then. I'm speaking even right now, and most of them have dealt with difficult periods, lasting 3 months, 6 months, even up to 2 years, until they finally were confident enough and were, let's say, not on the pressure, if I can say like that. So concluding, for me it was helpful, the sacrifice period that I was passing through. I would encourage you, no, I would say you shouldn't escape, you should expect and try, because what was shocked for me, I didn't expect this kind of difficult moment. I would expect that it was difficult, but not as high as how I dealt with that back in Belgium. So try to not escape the period, try to embrace the period, try to realize and embrace the fact that you're not going to have maybe for a couple of months or a year a life. You'll just focus on taking rest and try to grind and deliver great results and try to improve all the time. So embrace the period, and then you will surely benefit when the period is finished, let's say. So in my opinion, it helped me a lot. And if I would have the chance to give back the time, I would do it again, because it's the benefit. It's quite high. It's huge, let's say, and it helps you. It helps you in your endeavor in your career to grow further on. That's my thought on this. Thanks for watching my channel. Stay tuned to it, because I'm going to upload more and more videos when it comes to design. And I'd like to thank you for watching my channel, and have a nice day, and stay tuned to my channel. Bye bye.